Hey guys, this is a League of Legends gameplay, and right now I'm playing Vi in the jungle. She's one of the most viable, I guess, junglers in the meta right now. She's in a very, very strong place right now, mostly because she has so much damage, even if she builds tanky. I tend to not like to build her all that tanky though. That's just me. Yeah. But yeah, she still has a lot of base damage, and she has a lot of crowd control, good ganks, wave clear, and she's like an all-around great jungle. I guess she has like the full package. So yeah, right now I first went to blue, then I went to get the white, and then now the wolves, and then right after this I'm going to get my red buff. And yeah, Vi, yeah, I just think that building her tanky I think it's very good, but I tend to not like to do that because to be honest, it's kind of boring. Yeah, and right here I kind of messed up. I mean, I forced a flash, but I used my own flash, so I don't think it was worth it, but whatever. Yeah, a good thing is, like, if you fully charge your Q and then you flash, then you have like you can go like so far. It's ridiculous how far you can that your gap closer is. So yeah, right now I'm just building my items, just trying to clear the waves, and yeah, so I'm fast forwarding through this, and right here I didn't know where she went, but apparently I killed her, and I actually didn't even realize that, which is kind of funny, but whatever. Yeah, and right now I back because I have a good amount of gold after the kill and all the clearing. So my first item I pick up is I get the Spirit Stone, a couple pots, boots, and a longsword. And I'm building towards a Spirit of the Ancient Lizard because it has good damage, and yeah, it's good for clearing. So yeah, that's good. I mean, another route I guess you could take to build your items is build your, what are they called? Spirit of the Ancient Golem, which is if you want to go on the more defensive side. If I do that, then my next item that I build is usually either Triforce, which is great on Vi because of her abilities and of the fact that you get just a boost in pretty much everything. So yeah, either I build the Triforce or Randuin's, or either the I can't think of the name right now, but it's one of the magic resist items. It really depends on like either who's fed or who has the most damage in general. Like if there are like 3 like AP casters or whatever, then I will definitely build a magic resist item. But if it's mostly AD, then I build Randuin's because it's like a perfect counter, I guess, to the ADCs because of the attack speed slow and the slow, so it helps with your ganks as well. Not that you really need that, but yeah. So that's really good. Yeah, so right now, yeah, I don't think I really get anywhere. He jukes me. I mean, I knew what he was doing because I saw him cast a shadow, and then like I knew what he was doing, but at the same time, like I was kind of too late, and it was just kind of a useless gank. But yeah, so after that back, I was able to pick up the Spirit of the Ancient Lizard, and I think a longsword. because yeah, but it looked like I didn't do anything, but never mind. Yeah, so basically what I like to do is I just like to clear, and because once I have like a kill or two in ganks, as long as my teammates are holding their lanes pretty well, then there's really no need for me to gank, because sometimes I'm just like wasting my time. Like here, it was kind of a bad decision because they were pushed. So yeah, a lot of the time it's like you have to kind of anticipate the waves and your own teammates pushing and whatnot. I have a lot of trouble with that. A lot of the times my teammates, I don't think they see me coming, so then they push the lane, and like it's just kind of a waste of my time, because I'm not really gonna get anywhere, because usually, I mean, unless I'm ahead, then I'm not gonna dive, because it's very, very risky. And right here I gank. I do dive because I was kind of fed up with like just kind of being super passive. And this Soraka, she makes the mistake of going away from her tower, and we're able to like just destroy her. And I'm pretty sure we just used like everything, and then I'm able to kill we were able to get a double kill, and we're not even that hurt at all. So that was really good on our part. Yeah, so after that, I'm pretty sure we take this tower, which is perfect because there's literally nobody around to defend the tower. And yeah, we were able to pick up 2 kills in the tower, so that was a really good gank. And we just, like, our health is like full. My health is completely full, and theirs is pretty much too, so that was good. And after that, we were able to pick up Dragon. I ping for them to come to Dragon to help me out, because I can't take Dragon alone, or I'll just get really hurt, which is kind of what happens anyway, but it doesn't matter. The Zed, he tries to steal, but I'm able to smite it, and yeah. So the Zed flashes away, but then it's a 2v1, but then the rest of their team comes, and I kind of get screwed over. Well, we both do, so that was bad on our part. I mean, I did not anticipate 4 of their teammates coming by and helping him out. It was either good timing for them or just bad timing for us. And yeah, so this tower, I think it goes down, but I'm not actually sure. I guess not at the moment, but anyway, I really honestly don't remember what happened. It's yeah, kind of a blur. I mean, obviously I only played it a couple games ago, but it is kind of late, so I am tired and kind of out of it. Anyway, yeah, sorry about this. Like a lot of these games that I play, I have the habit of, like, I guess over farming, because I just oh crap. Okay, that was terrible. I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, but this game was fairly action packed, and yeah, the Soraka gets CC'd to freaking death, and I'm able to kill her. And right now we're doing pretty well in the fight. Actually, never mind. They turned it around pretty fast. So yeah, the game's fairly close. I mean, they're up by 3 kills. Not that much gold though. Like, we're pretty much tied in gold, which is good. Which means that's pretty much like what the point of kills are for gold, to build items, to get fed and stuff, and levels obviously. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think I go down bot to clear a wave that was big, but then it got cleared by the tower, so it was a little bit of waste, but because also Yasuo and Alistar came. So whatever. This was kind of a weird game because we actually didn't have an ADC. I think I was about to oh my god, sorry. Nope. I am a mess. So basically, yeah, I think I was going to dodge because we didn't have an ADC, and Yasuo, I think he picked bot lane. I'm not positive about that, but yeah, and so he just stuck with it, and I mean, it worked out fine, honestly. Yeah, so considering they have a more standard team, I think we did pretty well. Although Yasuo, no matter what, really, once he gets his Infinity Edge and whatchamacallit, the Static Shiv, then he becomes ridiculously powerful. So, yeah. We do have two mid lane assassins pretty much, Yasuo and Zed. Although I don't really know if Yasuo is necessarily an assassin, but for some reason I think of them very similarly. Although I feel like Yasuo is a bit better because I think he's more viable late game, because I feel like Zed is usually that was just complete fail on my part, but I feel like Zed is a lot harder to play. He obviously has a higher skill gap, but yeah, I just have trouble playing with him late game, even if I'm fed, because once everybody gets their items, it's pretty much anybody's game. And yeah, right here we had a good push. We were able to get one mid tower. I think we get more than that, actually. I think we get this mid tower too. Yeah, so that was good. Actually, maybe not. I think okay, maybe that was a different push. But yeah, we got a mid tower where we have more. No, we have the same amount of towers actually, but it feels like our towers are more impactful because we're pushed all the way to inhib turret. So yeah, that's good. I think I don't know what happens to this Graves, because I ward there to see where he would go, but does he back? And I was looking mid to see if he was there too, but at the time he wasn't, so okay, never mind. Now that it's actually useful that I can kind of review my own game, because I see stuff that I wouldn't regularly in game because of the fog of war. So yeah, and right here I think they were pushing tower, but then they kind of stayed too long, and we were able to kind of push them back and kill 3 of them without losing anybody, because they were just straight up running away. Although they would have lost the fight anyway if they had stayed in fight, because fought or whatever. So yeah, that was a lose-lose situation for them. Yeah, we dive because there's really no point, and I ult because I saw he ulted on I don't know who, but to reduce the amount of damage he could possibly deal, I just like spent a bunch of his time with his death mark up in the air and smashing him down to the ground. So that was definitely I thought it was a decent play on my part. And right here we're pretty much bullying them. Our Zed is able to kill the dude, and yeah, we kind of got cleaned up by Katarina with her cooldowns and whatnot. So we stayed too long this time, but it was a good push because we got inhib, I believe, and the turret. So yeah, that pretty much marks the beginning of the end, I guess. So what I've built so far is I got Triforce. I really like the Triforce on Vi. I feel like it really suits her her playstyle, the mobility that it gives, and the just straight up damage from the Sheen ability. I don't know what it's called, but you get it from having Sheen in the build. So anyway, yeah, it gives like extra damage per like attack for the abilities that you use. So yeah, so obviously it's good on all accounts. Spirit of the Ancient Lizard, oh yeah, I'm just defending this tower, but Spirit of the Ancient Lizard is good because it just gives more damage, and that was completely unnecessary, but I just blew her up. Yeah, right now, kind of just chasing them down. Captain Hangover, sick name. Yeah, after I got my Q on Graves, he was pretty much dead, no matter what. And yeah, you can see I'm not really building like anything tanky at all. Yeah, because I have a Brutalizer. The most defensive thing that I have is Merc Treads, which is pretty pathetic. But yeah. Yeah, right there, I didn't want to take any more damage from the death mark, so I kind of just ran away, and they were kind of just destroying us, so I just ended up leaving because yeah, there's no point in staying. We would have both died, and that would have ended up badly. And they're still chasing us, which is kind of odd. I mean, I guess they have other things to do, buffs to take and such. They were able to catch Alistar, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, they're able to get him, so I'm like the only one alive. Actually, never mind, Yasuo's up by that time. But yeah, I decided to go all the way back because it was not safe. And it's better to be safe than sorry. And especially since it was such a close game, I mean, our gold is, they're up by like 1k, which is really not a big deal at all. And yeah, so other things I build, Brutalizer. I think that's good because when fighting against the tank, especially like Udyr, who's just super annoying. Actually, no, never mind. I think I die here anyway. Yeah, I do. So that was stupid. I thought I was able to get away or kill her, but never mind. I die, and yeah. So, but right here I do start to build my Randuins. I get both the components, which is a good start. And right here we're kind of backed up against our inhib turret. I'm just trying to defend, clear the wave, and like put pressure on them, which is helpful. At least to just wait on my team, because I thought I was tanky enough to be able to withstand any like minor poke by their team. So yeah, I was basically just stalling for my team to come, and it worked. We were able to push back and kind of engage in this fight, which is great by Nunu. He's able to slow them down and kind of just make them run and stop attacking us, because Nunu's ult is just like, it is fantastic. I think yeah, I think it's really good. And Nunu is, I feel like he's only played for his ult, because that's pretty much like the only thing that is good for, or like the champion. I mean, he has decent utility, I guess. He has a slow, he has pretty good sustain with his like consume or whatever, but he's not all that good, which kind of sucks. But Yeah, I think he's alright. He's very basic champion, I guess. Yeah, I was able, when I went back, I was able to get my Randuins, and yeah, that was good. Yeah, so basically, whenever we're not pushing, I just like to clear waves because it helps me build, obviously. It's pretty freaking self-explanatory. And right here, we were able to focus, I think Katarina, not even sure, but the team is pretty squishy without Udyr, who wasn't in the fight, so yeah. And I do a really good amount of damage, and I don't know why she keeps running towards us. Like, that was pretty stupid on her part. Like, he pushed her away, so he could have just run the other direction, but instead she like decided to come towards towards us for some stupid reason. And so I guess due to buffs and dragons or something like that, we have more gold than them, although they are up in 2 kills. And this All-Star, I think he was mad at me or something, because I think he stole both of my blue buffs, even though he had, I just mistimed that smite, and for some reason he just kept on attacking it. So, and he even had blue, and I don't think All-Star really needs blue all that much. So yeah, I think he was definitely mad at me for some reason, which is not good, but I let him die, so karma's a bitch. And yeah, I say a lot, but yeah, I saved that, or I think I did, yeah, saved that Zed, and we were able to like practically 2v like 4 of them because they just kept on coming. And if I had more mana, like, I would have been able to do so much in that fight, but yeah. And this Soraka is kind of just sitting back, and I'm just attacking her. It's kind of funny. And yeah, our Alistar is not, I mean, like, he's 1 in 9, but he has a lot of assists, which is really great. Yeah, this game is coming to a close, I believe, because they're aced right now, and I think we have one last team fight, and I'm pretty sure it's a good one too. And yeah, that was pretty much a waste of time. But okay, yeah, you see, I got my Hydra in like 1 shot, pretty much, was which was pretty great after like not backing for such a long time. So yeah, I missed that Q, but even though we kind of, no, actually, we like focused-ish the Udyr, but then we stopped focusing him, and then we were able to, yeah. And then basically from there we just cleaned up their entire team. It's kind of funny. Zed was the only one who really got hurt. Even though that was a really good team fight, if I really think about it, because our team, I mean, both our teams are fairly even, I think. I mean, we were up by like a decent amount, but yeah. So anyway, this Zed is being all weird and doing his shit, so yeah. Yeah, so just died, which is funny. Anyway, yeah, that was it. I went 14, 5, and 20, which is pretty good. I pretty much carried, got 20 assists, which was great. I mean, I was involved in 20 of our 50 kills, which is fantastic. Well, actually, maybe more than that, because, well, actually, I was involved in 34 of 50, so more than half the fights I was in, and I was making an impact. So anyway, if you enjoyed the gameplay, like the video, and if you want to see more, then subscribe and watch my other videos. Thanks. See you guys.